I know when you're thinking about adding a wine cooler to your home, the first question is whether you're really getting something that fits your collection and your space, and whether you'll end up paying for features you never use. It's easy to get caught up in glossy marketing images and assume any 24-inch unit will do the job, but the truth is the details matter when you're trying to protect a growing wine library. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The EdgeStar CWR1552DZ is the kind of appliance that shows up on a lot of best wine cooler lists, mostly because it promises a decent capacity, 141 bottles, and a dual-zone design that lets you keep reds and whites at separate temperatures. What most buyers worry about is whether those numbers translate into everyday convenience or end up feeling like a theoretical exercise. In my research, I looked at the kind of people who actually buy a unit of this size. People who already have a small but serious collection, those who entertain regularly and want the right glass at the right temperature, and hobbyists who are ready to start aging a few bottles at home. If you're the type who keeps a handful of bottles on a countertop and only opens a bottle on special occasions, a full-size, 141-bottle cooler is probably overkill. You'll end up paying for shelf space you'll never fill, and the dual-zone feature becomes a nice-to-have rather than a necessity. On the other hand, if you're someone who buys a case or two each month, enjoys hosting wine-focused dinner parties, or is beginning to explore aging a few reds, the capacity and temperature flexibility become real assets. One of the practical strengths of the EdgeStar cooler is the fan-forced internal circulation. In a unit that holds over 100 bottles, uneven temperature can be a silent killer. Some bottles might sit a few degrees warmer than others, and that can affect taste and aging. The forced air system keeps the climate uniform, so you don't have to shuffle bottles around to find the sweet spot. I've seen a few users mention they can actually store a mix of delicate whites at 45°F and fuller reds at 60°F without the two zones bleeding into each other, which is exactly what the dual-zone design promises. Installation is another area where the product does something you'll notice right away. The front ventilation fan is designed to be installed flush with surrounding cabinetry, so the cooler can sit against a wall without a bulky vent sticking out. For a kitchen or a bar that's already crowded, that low-profile look matters. The unit also runs on a standard 120V outlet, so you don't need a dedicated circuit unless you're planning to stack multiple coolers. What can feel like a hidden trade-off is the noise level. Because the cooling system relies on a fan that circulates air continuously, the unit hums at a level that's audible if you have it right next to a seating area. Most reviewers say it's comparable to a refrigerator, but if you have an open-plan living space where the cooler sits near a conversation zone, the sound might be more noticeable than you expect. It's not a deal-breaker for many, but it's worth thinking about when you decide where to place it. Another practical consideration is the interior lighting. The EdgeStar includes a built-in LED that highlights the bottles, which looks nice when you open the door, but the light does add a small amount of heat each time the door is opened. In real-world use, that heat is negligible because the fan quickly re-equilibrates. But if you're a hyper-conscious collector who monitors temperature to the 10th of a degree, you might want to keep the door closed as much as possible. The temperature range of 40°F to 65°F covers the spectrum most wine enthusiasts need, from light Ross and sparkling wines to robust Cabernets. The real advantage shows up when you set one zone to a lower temperature for a short-term chill and keep the other zone at a slightly higher range for serving. I've heard of people using the lower zone to store a few bottles of Prosecco that they pop within a week, while the rest of the collection sits in the serve later zone. That kind of flexibility eliminates the need for a separate mini fridge for quick chillers. From a value perspective, the unit's 4.5-star rating from over 400 reviewers suggests that most owners are satisfied, but it's important to parse why the few dissatisfied voices exist. The main complaints that surface revolve around the door seal. Some users note that after a year of heavy use, the gasket can start to let in a faint draft, nudging the temperature up a degree or two. That's not a catastrophic failure, but it means you'll have to keep an eye on the seal and perhaps replace it eventually. Who should definitely consider this cooler? Think of a small to medium wine cellar that's still growing, a home bar that wants to impress guests with a visible, well-organized rack, or a couple who buys a case of wine each month.